backdrop with the Okra Forest from inside. They're getting tall. I've been gone for 12 days. I am now back, and you may have seen me throwing some bad ones in the big 10-gallon bucket. These are all the bad ones. Look how huge some of these are. They're massive. This is the Hill Country Red okra, almost as long as my hand. They do get long. Here's one that's even closer to as long as my hand. Some of these are huge, not quite as long. Coming to the end of the season here, we'll see even bigger ones. But this is the 10-gallon bucket. It was only about so full. But I'm Bowtie Dave. Welcome to Bowtie Life, where we talk mostly about life in the garden. It is a humid day. The temperature has been turning for us here in the panhandle of Florida in Destin. And we're very excited that we might start getting beans and tomatoes once again. So once again, I'm trying to grow some of the seedlings. I'm trying to develop some of the seedlings that I let grow from last spring's seedling planting. And we'll have to see how that experiment goes. But let's find out how much good okra we get. This stuff is so fibrous, you can't even bite into it. I mean, I know some of the homesteaders that have pigs, they feed them to the pigs. Let's find out how much good okra we have. Here we go. Hi, I'm Bowtie Dave. So, I've tared out the weight of the container, and we have 1 pound 12 ounces of good fried okra, or roasting okra, or just okra in a salad. We love them all different ways, but that's 700, almost 700, around 790 grams, 0.79 kilos of okra. We did, of course, we're gone for 11 days. We had some friends come and harvest what they could. I did not anticipate how fast they would be growing, because right now we're right at the end of the hottest season and they have started to grow. You saw how much they were sticking out above the trellis system. Well, that's how much they have grown. It is very surprising. I had to get the ladder out, obviously, to get some of those tall ones. They couldn't reach the tall ones, so that's where most of these bad ones came from. You just couldn't get to them, so it was no surprise that there were a lot left. So anyway, that's another okra harvest. We are back from our trip. I've got some B-roll from the Bahamas. We might use in a future video, but we didn't do a lot of videoing on this trip. I did try to go to the Nassau Botanical Gardens and ended up being chained closed. I'm still going to try to get to that place. There's a grotto made of shells that I want to try to get to one day. We'll see. But anyway, I just wanted to have a quick video pop in here, a harvest video. It's exciting to be back in the garden. I'm a little exhausted. I got a clean house today and clean garden, and we got a lot of overgrowth, as you may have seen. In fact, the tripod was sitting in a completely overgrown Egyptian walking onion patch from last year. If you saw some of our garden tours from last year as well, it is completely overtaken by weeds. So I got a lot to clean there. But anyway, the okra is growing strong. This is, if I didn't say already, this is Hill Country Red. Put it out here in the light. Hill Country Red okra. It grows this big. It's not like the smaller okra, the green, Clemson spineless. It's not the Clemson spineless, which is what most people grow. And I've grown those. But this year actually, this is my third year to be growing these. Second year on this property, and of course, they ain't fully grown. Stay tuned if you would like to see the measuring of the ultimate height of those okra, the plants. We will be doing that at the end of the season, so please subscribe so you don't miss that video. Yeah, last year they were 17.5 feet tall. I grew more this year, and I did a little bit more to keep them upright this year. So we'll have to see how well they do and how tall they get this year. I actually, that ladder I had extends up to 9 feet, and I used to have to stand on the top of it, but I could still reach everything from the top of that ladder. We'll have to see if it gets taller than that, though. Anyway, yeah, definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Everybody, thanks for watching this video. It helps grow the community, and not just the community on this channel, but all the gardening and homesteading channels that are putting out some of the same kind of content, the vlogging and how-to and gardening and all this kind of video. If you thought this was informational, educational, inspirational, or just entertaining to see me almost fall off a ladder, which I didn't this time, then please click the thumbs up and share it on your social media. That too helps even more to grow the community. And you share because you want to share with your friends and neighbors that might be gardeners as well. Maybe you've never seen these Clemson spineless. Now, okay, I will admit to the lack of logic in planting Hill Country red okra in a raised bed. I gave myself a handicap by starting them 1.5 feet off the ground. I know, it's kind of silly, but I like that bed for my okra. They do great in there, and I am a handyman, so I own a ladder. So for me, it works, and that's why I put it in there. It's my sunniest bed in the back, and last year they did amazing. Already they are doing amazing this year, and I don't expect any less. So anyway, that's about it. Like I said, just wanted to pop in with a quick harvesting vlog. There's a lot of bad okra here, unfortunately, because my friends just couldn't reach it. There's nothing wrong with that. They just couldn't reach it. I wouldn't want them to put themselves in harm's way by climbing any more than they are comfortable with. So, yeah. And thank you to my friend that came and you brought your husband one time. Thanks to him for coming and helping. You got me far ahead, and I'm glad you got your fill of okra. And if you want more, just let me know, because we hit our fill of okra about a month ago. Seriously, we have. So we got more okra. We'll be giving away some at our Sunday morning farm basket at church. So any of you who might be watching that will be there, keep an eye out for that in the near future. So some of these will be in that basket. And yeah, there you go. Have a blessed day.